Anna Ecklund, or Emma Schmidt as her real name was an American woman whose alleged demonic possession and exorcism occurred over several decades, culminating in an extensive exorcism that lasted from August the 18th to December the 23rd in 1928 in Earling, Iowa. Ecklund was said to have exhibited symptoms akin to possession beginning at the age of 14 and was 46 years old during her final exorcism by Father Theophilus Riesinger, a Roman Catholic priest, and this is her story. Emma Schmidt, she was born in Milwaukee on March 23, 1882 and raised in a Catholic household in Marathon, Wisconsin. According to Wisconsin's birth records, both of Schmidt's parents were German immigrants, and she began exhibiting signs of possessions during her adolescent years, demonstrating a revulsion of holy objects. She had disturbed thoughts and inability to enter churches. That's how it begins. Ecklund also began to take part in unspeakable sexual acts. According to an account published in 1935, they believed the source of Ecklund's possession was her Aunt Mina. She was a reputed local witch who placed spells on herbs for food that she prepared. They believed also that Mina was a lover of Ecklund's father. On June the 18th, 1912, Ecklund underwent an exorcism by Father Theophilus Riesinger. Riesinger had been a monk at the community of St. Anthony's in Marathon, Wisconsin. Little was documented, however, on this first exorcism with Anna, but in the summer of 1928, that's about 15 years after the first one, Riesinger was again consulted to perform a second exorcism on Ecklund. Father Joseph Steger of Earling, Iowa, a friend of Riesinger, suggested the exorcism be undertaken at a convent owned by Franciscan sisters in Earling. Well, Ecklund was taken to the convent on August 17th, 1928. And reportedly exhibited numerous symptoms, including falling into fits of rage over food that had been sprinkled with holy water and hissing like a cat. The extensive exorcism resulted in deterioration of Ecklund's body as she refused to consume food, also vomiting foul debris and what appeared to be tobacco leaves. Her head, lips and face reportedly swelled, and she also was able to speak in multiple languages unknown to her. The exorcism was reportedly so grueling and Ecklund's behavior so violent that several nuns in the Franciscan order asked to be relocated to a different convent. They couldn't take it anymore. Ecklund was believed to be possessed by Judas Iscariot as well as Jacob, her own father, who had cursed her with the help of his lover, her Aunt Mina, for refusing his incestuous sexual advances during her adolescence. During the exorcism, Ecklund also spoke in high falsetto voice, which Riesinger interpreted as the voice of her Aunt Mina. On December 23rd, the final day of the exorcism, Father Riesinger commanded the demons in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit through the intercession of Blessed Virgin Mary to depart to hell.
Behold, this primeval enemy and slayer of man has taken courage, transformed into an angel of light. He wanders about with all the multitude of wicked spirits, invading the earth in order to blot out the name of God and of his Christ, to seize upon, slay and cast into eternal perdition souls destined for the crown of eternal glory.
Ecklund collapsed on her bed and began to shriek, Beelzebub, Judas, Jacob, Mina, followed by hell, hell, hell. Then she opened her eyes and spoke in her own voice, saying,
My Jesus, mercy. Praised be Jesus Christ.
So, Riesinger's exorcism was reportedly successful, and Ecklund only exhibited milder and quite manageable possessions after that one. Ecklund's case is considered by theology and paranormal scholars to be one of the most abundantly documented cases of possessions in the 20th century, including a profile in a 1936 issue of Time magazine. In 2016, a fictionalized British-produced film entitled The Exorcism of Anna Ecklund was released, documenting her possessions and exorcism. Check it out. Thank you for listening. Bye.